My name's Dr. Lorne Hammond, and I'm a curator here at the Royal British Columbia Museum, and right now we're in the Fannin Tower in the middle of the collections that belong to the people of British Columbia. If the gold rush had have been 10 years later, it would have been even more disastrous, because at that time firearms hadn't evolved very far. We didn't have the repeating Winchester rifle. We were still dealing with putting a lead ball down the tube with some gunpowder and wadding and tapping it down, and some people had percussion caps and some people still had old flintlocks. So the firearms weren't very accurate, and there were lots of shots in the Canyon War, and there were a lot of people killed. But if it had been 10 years later, it would have resembled much more the bloody wars that occurred in the American West. The other thing I found is a lot of firearms used along the Caribou Trail show up in other gold fields around the world. So the 6 guns that people know from Westerns didn't actually come into use till the 1870s, after the gold rush. For the military firearms, there's still percussion, and the ones we have, which would have been carried by the Royal Engineers along the trail, are actually stamped Tower because they were inspected in the London Tower to make sure they were safe, and they have the year they're made engraved on it. And so what I've brought out is one of the early military rifles that is stamped 1858 and comes from our collection.